The tone is tightening because Great Britain wants to change the Brexit treaty with the EU retrospectively. Brussels set the Johnson government a deadline. They have until the end of the month to drop a planned law. The European Union has asked the British government to withdraw its plans to amend the Brexit treaty. Unilaterally, by the way. London must withdraw the corresponding measures by the end of the month at the latest, declared the EU Commission, thus setting an unusually clear tone for them. The EU will also not shrink back from taking legal actions. EU parliamentarians had previously threatened to break off the negotiations, but from my point of view, that won't happen. Great Britain left the EU at the end of January, but at the same time agreed a transition period until December 31st, 2020. Until then, the EU and the government in London want to agree on a new trade agreement, a no-deal Brexit, and above all, an economic one to prevent warping on both sides. This week there was an 8th round of negotiations, which was then overshadowed by a surprising announcement by the British government. Surprisingly, the British government under Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced this week that it would unilaterally change the exit treaty with the EU that it had passed in January. It is about passengers on future trade with the British part of Northern Ireland. Among other things, with a planned revision, the government is once again making it available at which point and for which goods customs controls should take place. It is also about limiting British subsidies to Northern Irish companies. According to the contract, the European rules continue to apply. A law to make this possible was discussed in the UK House of Commons on Wednesday. EU Commission Vice President Maros Šefčovič then travelled to London on Thursday to seek clarification. There he met the British Secretary of State responsible for Cabinet Affairs, Michael Gove. If Great Britain pushes the project further, this would be an extremely serious violation of the exit agreement and international law, says Šefčovič. The British legislative proposal seriously damaged the trust between Brussels and London. A statement by the European Commission states, the withdrawal agreement has been in force and binding under international law since February 1st, 2020. Since then, neither the EU nor the United Kingdom has been able to unilaterally change, specify, expand, interpret, disregard, or regard the agreement and its effectiveness. The passages to Northern Ireland are an essential part of the Brexit treaty with the aim of preserving peace and stability on the island. And that is the important part why this went on so long beforehand. London also admits that a unilateral change in the agreed rules would be a violation of international law. And they're still doing it. Numerous politicians, including from the ranks of the ruling Conservatives, had spoken out against the planned law and criticized the breach of trust in the EU. According to media reports, the EU is already considering legal action. According to a legal opinion, they could file a lawsuit before the European Court of Justice, which could impose fines on Great Britain. Alternatively, the Dispute Settlement Committee specified in the withdrawal agreement could be called upon, which could also decide on fines. And if you now want to know more about European politics, YouTube has chosen another of my videos right here for you in the end screen, right next to your chance to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to support my channel further, please share the links of my videos on your social media. And if you want to go even further than that, I just joined Patreon. If you want more information, the link is in the description of this video. I'll see you in my next video. Click and enjoy. Viel Spaß!